Christmas.
Okay, this is Maritime Noon. The issue, I haven't talked to them since they interviewed me for that. Four people were shot dead
with
last
the
summer.
alpha male, the
And
other
they're talking
male,
about
the other
dogs.
female.
And I want to talk about my opinion on dogs. The dog that DOG, the dog next door that I always bring around.
It doesn't happen outside,
so,
upstairs. So just wondering about what's happening.
Give my opinion.
Fine with the other two females.
I haven't talked to him for a long time. But we should have talk shows. We should have talk shows like St. John,
it could definitely be age-related.
Fredericton.
So
It used to be
going out of
CBC
Inbox a little bit.
St. John.
And,
But there's no more talk shows here.
And he is,
And
in the waters, I would call it, and especially with the other male. Is he neutered?
Talk shows are needed.
Got him neutered.
Somebody's calling me, and now I'm on the talk show. Somebody's calling me.
Definitely not a neuter everything.
Isn't that something?
Pause kind of person.
No, I'm not answering.
Issues are not
but this is not YouTube. This is CBC, where millions of people are listening.
A female being in town.
I gotta focus.
However, male-to-male aggression
I can't swear.
Can be helped when the dog is neutered. So good that you had that done. That can help. It could also be, are you feeding in the kitchen? Is there something that's special that's going on there?
I was giving them their treats in the kitchen, but since this has started happening, I have moved the treat bowl.
I wonder how many people really, seriously, listens to Maritime Noon.
Because
right now he's tethered to us.
Okay, good.
I just want to talk about the leash.
Okay.
Or you should talk about a leash. People on the sidewalk and pulling.
So it could have been
You need a leash around your waist.
Over a specific space because he knows good stuff is happening there.
That's my main point.
And still be watchful of that, because if the older dog, if you could also be a resource. So you could have dogs who feel possessive over you and your attention and your interaction. So now if you have him tethered to you and he's getting the attention, he could also be protective or guarding that when the other dog comes near.
Yeah, he's tethered to my husband because I know that they do resource guard me because I am the treat giver.
Okay, there we go. So if it's about food, and if it's
about food, my God,
so
mix
food
and
do this everywhere. And I would also
the dog DOG, they call him DOG.
In life, your attention, your husband's attention, playtime, food, so whatever he loves most. Combine it with
he loves all kinds of food.
Dog.
Okay.
So that the other dog becomes the predictor and the announcer of more good stuff that's happening for him. If it is resource guarding, that is usually the way to change his mind a little bit about that. Okay. If it's more than that, so if it's really like a rubbing off.
I like when they call and say, you're the next caller, 3 minutes.
Within the dogs, I would suggest to really have someone come in to your home to assess that.
Okay, and he's a very submissive dog. I mean, he was out last night with my friend's German Shepherd, and he submits very, very easily.
Did the other dog bully him around a bit when he was a pup?
We got him when he was 7 months old. He had grown up in a kennel.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So offhand, I would try the resource guarding aspect, and if that doesn't work, I would have someone come in to have a look what's going on or what could be going on in their relationship. And you want to really deal with this positively, right? Because you don't want to punish him, and you don't want to punish either dog. If there's already an underlying animosity, then that would just confirm it to the dog that the other dog is an issue.
Okay, yeah. No, he's a very, very happy dog and loves everybody. Yeah, perfect. No, he's wonderful.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks for calling, Nicole.
Well, all right, have a good day.
And you too. So we started the program today talking about how do you deal with the dog pulling on a leash. LeBlanc has been listening in from Fredericton. He joins us now. Hi, Charles.
Hello. How?
Solution?
Well, my solution is simple. I used to walk the bridges. I walk the bridges here all alone in Fredericton. Nice walk, 5 miles. And then my next door neighbor, he's a dentist, and they introduced me to this pup. He has 5 kids, and the dog is half German Shepherd and half Lab. So he's a big one. He introduced me to him, and then he realized that I like to bring him for a walk. So I bought him for a walk, had the leash on, and we're just like Dino on the Flintstone. See me coming, woof, we go. And he pull and pull and pull. And it was very difficult to control, even though I'm strong. But then they gave me a leash to put around my waist.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I had him around my waist, no problem. You know, like if he pulls me up a hill, no problem. He helps me. But if he said, and I have ADHD, I like to talk. And if I talk too much, he just pulls me. Come on, I hear enough. He pulls me. He's a very smart dog. And what you just have to show them who's boss. And, very, very good dog. But what I like to know also is I bring him with me all the time. When will I know when the dog is cold?
Yeah, they should usually let you know if they change their behavior, if they want to go home, if they want to go in somewhere. Some dogs shiver, so you can really tell that they're cold. You know, on a really cold day, I would watch his body a bit and just see if the whole dog is a bit clamping up or seems uncomfortable. So you could have the ears go low or the mouth clamping up. I mean, there's other reasons why dogs could be doing that too. But you could have more eye contact from a dog than you normally are getting. So whenever you think that the dog tries to communicate something with you, they're not their normal selves. They're not super responsive. They just want to go and get somewhere or to get away from somewhere. And it's a really cold day. I would probably err on the side of caution and would shorten the walk a bit.
What do you think about wrapping the leash around your waist? Practice.
Well, you know, if you have a dog on a really nice, comfortable body harness, I'm okay with that. But I got ripped off my feet doing that by our Newfoundland many, many years ago. So I rather have the leash in my hand. It's safer for me to have it, for me personally, than to have it around my waist. The same thing, it's training, right? So the leash really should be a tool because the bylaw says so. It shouldn't be a communication tool. It shouldn't be anything that the dog relies on to be responsive to the person. It should be training. It should be command control.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, Charles. Vivian Gorham is a...
No problem. And dogs are much better than humans. And take care of your dog.